crisis.
Right, but Don't Look Up was horrible. No offense to Jennifer Lawrence, any of the other cast members, but I don't know if they really know how to riff. And when I heard that was what they were doing for the whole movie, I was like, okay, now the whole enshittification of the project makes sense. You know, it's not, you got to have people who can riff.
Yeah.
Hey, Courtney.
What's up, guys?
You need people who can riff, like Courtney.
Yeah. Like Courtney, exactly. See, Courtney just slid right into the conversation there. How's it going, Courtney? How are you?
What's up with the weather? Am I right?
She's had 2 weeks to prepare material. That's what she came up with.
Weather's important, Tom. You don't know if you could be drowning these days. We're just talking about climate.
Yeah.
Climate catastrophe.
Our overwhelmingly international listeners, I'm sure, are very interested in the weather here also.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying the weather here. I'm talking about the weather everywhere.
How's the weather?
Like, what's up with it?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we're talking about. Courtney, did you see the trailer for this new Tom Cruise movie, Digger?
No.
Should we pull it up really quick and we could tease a little bit of it?
Yeah,
that would be fun.
It's a breaking news. Tom Cruise, I guess he's gotten a little older over the years, and he's been kind of fighting that. But in this new movie, he's wearing makeup to look kind of like if he was not a health obsessed movie star. This is maybe what he might have aged into, or he's supposed to be older than that. Not totally clear.
Yeah.
But here, let me.
It seems to me, if I could, when I first saw this, I was like, "Oh, Tom Cruise is doing Tropic Thunder again." Tom Cruise is making himself look ugly using all these prosthetics, trying to get the Oscar for being funny, ugly guy. And to be honest, that worked so well in Tropic Thunder that I have high hopes for this movie, because Tom Cruise inhabits a different space when he's like, "I'm ugly Tom Cruise now," you know.
To be honest, that's the hottest Tom Cruise.
Of course, yeah. When he's a little gremlin freak sort of goblin.
Personality, baby.
Yeah, you got to have more riz when you're an ugly guy.
Yeah, it is funny that his two modes are either I am the most handsome version of myself I can possibly be, or I need to have freakishly huge hands and be bald.
Yeah.
I relate.
I know. On one hand, I'm a disgusting pig. On the other hand, I'm Narcissus. I'm in love with myself. You know,
Exactly.
It's like we all have this within us. Tom Cruise is just a manifestation of that.
We all have two Tom Cruises within us, for sure.
Either Ethan Hunt or Lev Grossman. Was that his name in Tropic Thunder?
Les Grossman.
Les Grossman. Yeah.
Wex Grossman.
Yeah. Grossman. Wouldn't that be funny if I was a gross man?
Yeah. I drink like 50 Diet Cokes a day. It's like, that's like half of America, Tom. He's like, I know. What if I was a disgusting pig like half of America? It's like, but Tom, no, Mr. Cruise, you can't say that. You know, half of America loves you. It's that half in particular that might actually love you the most.
My favorite Tom Cruise thing in the last, 20 years, ever since Tropic Thunder, which he is funny in Tropic Thunder, but more than any of the Mission Impossible movies, what I've really enjoyed about Mr. Cruise lately is every time he's out in public, he talks about how he watches a movie every night. And so people will ask him a follow-up question that seems kind of natural, but as an actor, he doesn't seem to ever prepare for, which is, what did you watch last night? What'd you like that you watched recently? And his retort always to these questions is, I love movies. I love the movies.
Suspicious.
Can't name a single movie that he watches ever, but he's always like, I'm watching movies all the time. I'm always watching them. Oh, what's one movie you can remember watching, Mr. Cruise? I love the movies. I love them all.
What type of movies, Mr. Cruise? Are you talking about VHS sort of like snuff film? Like what sort of films? What are we talking about?
Yeah, like that. Now I would just assume he's watching whatever, right? Like, he could just say a movie that a friend of his is in or made, right? And it could just be a little plug, and he can't think that fast on his feet. Or like he's a huge Buster Keaton fan. Maybe he's just rewatching the General every night, but instead he's got nothing. He's totally blank.
Maybe he only watches his own movies, but he doesn't want people to know that.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's like, I watched Vanilla Sky the other night. And I cried my goddamn eyes out seeing my performance in that movie. But I can't say that because people think I'm full of myself, and I'm not, because I'm Tom Cruise.
I watched All the Right Moves, A Few Good Men, Mission Impossible 2, and Magnolia this week.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. The new one?
He you kind of ask him some questions. Oh, okay. So are you watching that to prepare for your new movie? He's just like, I love the movies. I love the movies that I'm in. I love watching myself in them.
That's so funny. I will look forward to him doing the press release for this movie later this year, and when he says the same line, because it's sort of his go-to. His press person was like, Mr. Cruise, you cannot talk about your taste in movies. You cannot talk about what you like to watch.
Yeah.
We just say you love the movies and just keep it at that. And he was like, okay, all right, I'll run with that. I'll just do. He's watching like horrifically like X-rated films, like the Serbian film. He's watching like the Antichrist. He's like he loves Lars von Trier.
I love French Extremity. The movie where the woman cuts the baby out of the pregnant lady. I love that. I watch that one 3 times a week.
Yeah, 3 times a week on repeat. Love that one. And then there's another one by Gaspar Noé where this guy's like in a 3-way, and then one of them gets pregnant, and then he kills himself, and then the other. You know the one I'm talking about?
He just just never watches like a normal popcorn movie, although that's all he likes to make.
Yeah.
All he eats is popcorn.
He does. He'll go out there. He'll be eating popcorn. It'll be like making a big show of, you got to go to the movies. I got my popcorn. I watch movies all the time. And then they're like, oh, like what? You know, like his press person must tell him, if you see the letterboxed guy coming up to you about to ask your top 4, you got to do that classic Tom Cruise run and sprint 5 miles away.
Yeah, in a suit, which he can do. So it's fine.
He can only run that fast in a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
In a suit.
What do you think his suits are made of?
Stretched.
Does he have to like practice? He goes to the tailor and they've got a treadmill set up and have to sort of see how it goes when he sprints.
Oh,
to be honest,
sure.
Yeah, maybe they're doing stress tests. He's getting like a custom suit tailored to his body. There were these suits that I wanted to get so badly in Vietnam, and they were made out of like breathable fabric, and they sort of looked nice enough where you could wear this suit, but it was like pajamas. You know, it was like comfortable, like breathable, like polyester fabric. And I was like, I want this, because it was so flexible, it would stretch in every direction. So it would never rip, allegedly. So I was like, all right, I want that's the kind of suit Tom Cruise is running in. He's got those good Vietnamese suits that just are like waterproof and destruction proof.
When you're like, I need this suit, is your wife ever sort of like, what kind of action you think you're going to get into wearing the suit? Planning to run into some bandits or something?
Tom, this is I don't know what the fuck I was on. Can I curse on this show? Can we curse?
Please.
I think so.
Okay, all right. Just double checking, because I know it's our show and partly my show, but just double checking. But yeah, so I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I brought a whole suit and shoes and everything when I traveled for like a year out of a carry-on suitcase. And I vacuum sealed the suit, and I like had these shoes like compression packed, but they were still like huge waterproof shoes. And I'm like a size 11 shoe guy, so I need big shoes. And so it was just sort of like taking up a huge chunk of my suitcase. And the amount of times I had to repack that suit, it was at least 25 times in a year. And at the end of it, I was so sick of it. My wife was just laughing at me. She's like, "Why did you bring this?" I was like, "I don't even know. I thought I'd be going to like fancy restaurants or something. I didn't even go. We're getting like like cheap food the whole time."
Did you wear it ever?
I wore it twice. Yeah, I wore it once to dinner at a place where my wife had also a nice dress on, but she didn't have the right shoes, because like she had a nice pair of shoes, when they got sort of issue with them, and then so she had to wear a nice dress with like a pair of sneakers, which ended up being the right move, because that night it rained and her waterproof sneakers were better than my dress shoes, which got waterlogged. And so anyways, I wore the suit twice. Not worth it. Don't bring a suit anywhere unless you absolutely need it. That's the words I live by now.
I love, because like when I go on a trip, I'll usually bring like a blazer maybe, but I'm probably not going to bring a full suit, because unless I'm going for a fancy event. What are the odds I really need the matching pants, you know?
And the cummerbund to go with it.
I love this idea that you just
best.
You're dressed just in a suit. You're one of those guys. There are some guys who are just like, even though I'm not doing anything today, I'm going to wear a suit every day of my life. And for you to sort of plan that as part of your trip, you've got your brown suit, your blue suit, your light suit for a sunny day, and then your dark suit in case something sad happens.
Yeah, my wife's like, you have a beard and sort of unkempt hair. I don't know if you were planning on becoming a different guy when we travel, where you're just going to be a suave James Bond type where you wear suits every day. I don't know how and what universe that's going to benefit you. But anyways, this is how delusional I was, Tom. Not only did I have a suit with me, I'm in Vietnam and I'm like, hey, honey, pretty good deal on the suit here. It's one of these stretch suits from Vietnam that's indestructible and it's waterproof and it's breathable and it's hot outside. And so this is actually better than what I brought, which happens to be a wool blazer.
Oh my God.
Oh man, yeah. I don't recommend bringing a suit, but Tom Cruise has great taste in suits, so he'd never have this sort of faux pas.
I booked the flights and I ordered 3 tuxes. I'm ready for the trip.
Yeah, I got 3 Tom Cruise stretch tuxes.
Yeah,
I booked the flights.
You think the plane is a black tie sort of thing? She's like,
yeah,
no, probably not. I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, my wife's like, by the way, are you going to be wearing the cat in the backpack, or am I going to be wearing that as we go through customs? Because we have the cat with us, and I'm not sure if you're going to wear the suit with a backpack with a sort of animal strapped to the back of it in an enclosure.
Yeah, where's the lint roller for my tux?
Yeah, for my tux. Yeah, my airplane tux. Don't you know I travel in a tuxedo, the least comfortable clothing possible?
Did your cat have a tuxedo?
No, but that'd be adorable. I have a little crown and cape for him. He was a king for Halloween.
Oh,
which one?
Yeah, little tyrant.
Yeah, he was
little dictator,
little Charlemagne.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Little Emperor Nero next year.
Cromwell.
Dressed him up in.
We're just going to pick the most problematic kings and rulers and sort of just make him all of those.
Yeah. Later this year, he's going to be Henry Kissinger for Halloween.
Henry Kissinger.
Oh,
yeah, Henry
adorable.
Kissinger. Oh, that's perfect. See, this is why
I'm invited.
This is why Courtney fits in perfect.
On that note, if you like those quips like Henry Kissinger, and you appreciate the wit, maybe give us a little review. Go over to your podcast app, give us a review. 5 stars would be great. 4 stars, even 3 stars is better than nothing. But do that, and also consider becoming a premium subscriber at y2kshow.substack.com, where you get the full archive of all of our shows as well as bonus episodes. But we've teased it enough. Let's watch a little bit of this Digger ad.
Yeah.
Also,
I love movies.
I love movies. I love Digger. I don't know. Interesting title, first of all, but
yes.
Okay.
Close.
So I'll pause there. We have, I guess, a fat suit, but also kind of like very muscular arms because Tom Cruise works out a lot.
It's like a pregnant belly.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird, like you kind of have to give him flabby arms if you're going to make him look fat. It looks like a guy who's in pretty good shape, but just has a big belly.
Yeah. A guy who works out 4 times a week at least, but likes beer, I guess.
But arms and calves only.
Yeah. He's got the Jeff Bezos arms going on here.
Yeah. Maybe that's intentional.
Changes. You know, one day you're a cat. Just take a little taste for daddy.
So he's got a little animatronic ancient cat, I guess, is part of the joke here.
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
So he's an extremely rich old guy. He's got white hair, old man makeup, a big belly, and an old cat.
Come on, sweetheart. For a king. Next day you're just ashes in a box. How long would you...
Got kind of a southern drawl. I think he's like an oil tycoon is the idea.
It's giving George Bush.
Yeah. Well, so it's building up to kind of a climate change crisis. I feel like there maybe it's a maybe somewhat outdated concept because you might think an Elon Musk sort of character might be the kind of person who would take it on himself to save the world. But all right.
I think this is in my opinion, Tom, this is the older generation. This is the Trump generation. This is the boomers that are still trying to like, I still got it, baby. I don't know. That was my interpretation.
This is how they interpret the climate crisis. They're sort of like, what if I'm kind of like an old Tom Cruise. What if I had to sort of reckon with my actions?
Yeah.
Glacier over there in Greenland, it shifts 5 feet. Now, this desk in front of me is bigger than 5 feet.
Mr. Rockwell,
My dick is a tenth of that size. What do you want me to shut down a $1 billion platform over something that's 10 times the size of my dick?
I don't believe you understand what's happening.
All right, so we got glacier problems. We got him. I don't know. The rhythm is a little off to me. It seems like it's not quite clicking, like the same way that Grossman does in Tropic Thunder.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just say?
Sorry, sir.
Well, I know perfectly well what's going on there, because I'm paying for the whole thing. I'm paying for your fucking 90% Hungarian goose down winter jacket. I'm paying your salary. You want to shut her down?
Well,
say it!
Mr. President, we're utterly unprotected against a disaster of this magnitude.
What's our worst
for
case scenario?
For the people listening, we got what was my favorite part of this trailer, which is President John Goodman, old President John Goodman.
He looks good, Ben.
He's he's looking slim. The president is in front of a painting of looks like oil wells or something like that. So I guess it's a kind of heavy-handed, oil-obsessed U.S. Reckoning with a glacier that's about to, I don't know, break off and flood the world. Some kind of Roland Emmerich type conceit, it seems like.
Mm.
Yeah.
$18 trillion, sir.
Is that all the bad fucking news?
Oh, there's the nuclear waste, too.
So yeah, I guess somehow old Tom Cruise is the only one who can figure out how to save the day. Okay, but again, I'm sort of, it feels outdated also because we sort of are living through this, and in reality, these guys are not freaking out about it at all because they seem to sort of be like, well, I'll be gone soon enough, and it'll be someone else's problem. So why is this my job?
Yeah,
That's why it's the movies.
And I agree with you, Will. I don't think Don't Look Up is a funny movie. I think casting a bunch of A-listers instead of people who can improvise like Will Ferrell was not a great move for Mr. McKay when he made that. However, I do think that the one freak out that Leo has in that movie was correct about the world today, where essentially nobody cares about the fact that there's this huge asteroid that's about to hit Earth and destroy all civilization. He's been talking about it. It doesn't move anybody. Nobody's really scared or trying to do anything. And then he has this big Howard Beale network like monologue where he says something along the lines of, if we can't agree that an asteroid the size of Mount Everest hurtling toward Earth is a bad thing, what have we done to ourselves? And I do feel like that was a correct insight, even if it's not that funny of a movie.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
great takeaway.
yeah, that's true. But I mean, is that like enough spin on it for the modern? I mean, I guess that pessimistic attitude of like, I mean, people are just going to ignore it because ultimately no one cares about the big problems. They're just focused on their own life's micro issues, and that people ultimately not band together. I think that's probably a correct sentiment, but do you think that's enough to redeem the movie?
No, I mean, I don't want to sit through. That movie was really long too, wasn't it? It was like 2 hours and 20 minutes long.
2.5. Yeah.
That's way too long for even a good comedy, let alone a bad one.
Yeah. I don't know. I agree that it's relevant, but I don't know. This movie looked kind of, I guess, good. This Digger movie looked good for the sake of showing that weird dying empire of America, sort of like excessive, like Rome has fallen sort of vision, where you got people like Tom Cruise who lives in some sort of very specifically decorated mansion with like a bunch of sort of big game trophies and sort of, this classic old version of a billionaire. Do you think this movie would have been better updated to like a space techie like Elon Musk sort of villain?
I think that makes more sense for today because an oil tycoon is not going to have the tech to solve the glacier problem, right? Whereas an Elon would at least kind of lie about being able to solve things, so, which could be kind of a funny conceit that he's talked himself into having to figure out how to save the world from his own mess.
That's true.
I
Yeah,
hope that happens.
maybe. I guess we'll see how popular this movie is and if there's any spin-offs.
Yeah, Digger 2, Digger 3. It'll be the new Mission Impossible, big franchise.
And then the very last one, Doug.
Yeah. Oh, it's a glacier this time. Last time it was a glacier that we solved that. This time it's another planet it's gonna hit the whole world. Worlds collide.
Yeah, worlds are colliding, so we need an Elon Musk type, and then in the last trilogy, final movie of the trilogy, Doug, he's a South African mining tycoon. He has an emerald mine, and he's going to fix the problems.
Oh no, the Earth
by drilling to the Earth's core.
Yeah, Earth's core is cooling down. We got to heat it back up this time. Duggar's on it.
We got to go blow up the Earth's core with a nuke, get her restarted so she keeps hot, so we keep alive.
This sounds like a great series. Can't wait for in 12 years when the fourth one's out.
Yeah, from legendary visionary director Iñárritu. What is it? Alexander Iñárritu.
Yeah. Director of movies like Birdman. Birdman was fun.
It was fun.
At the kind of like that and The Revenant, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. There's some interesting craft here. I don't know that I really want to watch these again. But I don't know. We'll see if Tom Cruise can save the world or save the movies or whatever it is he's trying to do. But where we started this was it makes me think about how perfect a movie Doctor Strangelove is and how essentially how stupid the apocalypse is. As you go through the real kind of apocalypse of the world today and just the biggest idiots in the world are in charge of everything. That movie really, maybe the nuclear tensions are not the tensions we exactly feel, but it's still on the money. That's a perfect movie about what the doom of today feels like.
I'm gonna watch it now.
It's gonna make
it's great.
You might want to watch Digger first because I have a feeling Digger might feel like a much worse version of Doctor Strangelove, but we'll see.
Okay.
Some homework. We did have a question for you, Courtney. What are the best, if we had a top 5 shark movies, what's on the list? I assume Jaws is somewhere on there.
Yeah. I was debating too, is it Jaws or Jaws 3 that's better? Jaws 1 definitely makes the list.
I don't know my Jaws sequels very well. Roy Scheider is back in Jaws 2, right? I think.
Yes.
And then was Jaws 3 Jaws 3D?
Yes, with Dennis Quaid.
Oh man, I maybe watched that on TV when I was like 8, so I don't have a lot of memory. I don't know where I'd rank that one.
Well, if we're doing this in just the Jaws series and then a bonus, I'd rank Jaws: The Revenge, the fourth one with Michael Caine.
Yes,
Michael Caine.
Great quote from Sir Kane on this one. He was asked about this years afterward because I think he's only in it for like 10 minutes, but he had somebody asked him, what was going on there? What were you doing in Jaws 4? And he says something like,
doing in Jaws 4,
I haven't seen Jaws 4. Most people tell me it's a terrible film. I haven't watched it, but I have seen the lake house that it paid for, and it's wonderful.
That is so iconic.
Yeah, that is the most capitalist answer you could have given, and I respect the hell out of it, sir.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
That's fine. He doesn't need to watch Jaws 4 to have a healthy life.
So, okay, Jaws 4. I mean, if we just do the Jaws ranking, Courtney, is it basically Jaws 1 is good, Jaws 2 is okay, and then Jaws 3 kind of sucks, and Jaws 4 really sucks?
Jaws 4 really sucks. Jaws 3 doesn't suck so bad. I mean, it's all
good bad?
taking it with a grain of salt. Yeah, it's great bad. Because, like...
Oh, okay. Great bad.
Who doesn't want to see an underwater observatorium completely annihilated by a massive great white shark,
Is it the same shark that keeps coming back, or is it a different shark every movie?
Ancestors.
Jaws,
it's all familial.
Jaws Junior.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's always the juniors.
This time,
Jaws'
Jaws has octuplets this time. We're in real trouble.
Octomom Jaws edition, sir. It's gonna be a horrific scene all over the world's beaches as Octomom Jaws Junior.
That's what. Why are they not still making these? I'm shocked that that's not literally the plot.
I'm pissed about it. I don't know.
Wasted opportunity for a blatant franchise milking right there.
This might be the only horror franchise that ever stopped.
That's the thing. If there are more Sharknadoes than Jaws, I feel like that's a horrible imbalance that we have, and we need to fix that immediately.
Untapped gold mine, basically. Sounds like.
Y'all want to make a Jaws in the cornfield?
Yeah.
This time, Jaws has legs, and he's on land. He's got
Jaws can run bloody fast, sir. Actually,
unfortunately,
quite fast.
there actually is already a cornfield shark movie.
What? Okay,
Really?
what is that?
How does it work? Yeah, what are the mechanics of this? What are the movie logic of this?
Shark in the corn. Let me see.
It's
what
literally
this-
called Shark in a
No
Cornfield.
way.
That sounds like
Oh no,
Cornfields
no,
get
no!
flooded,
It's called
right?
Sharks of the Corn. Excuse me.
it's like Children of the Corn. Okay, so
But of the sharks.
I like that in our idea that any future Jaws movie has to bring Michael Caine back. I'm going to stick with that.
I need my second beach house. I need it. I'm addicted to buying second holiday homes now.
Christopher,
like
I don't have time to read the Odyssey, but I'm in 7 new Jaws films that are in various stages of production.
I'm trying to buy a house for each and every one of my kids and me nephews and nieces before I pass.
Michael, you don't
It's a
have
good
any
opportunity.
kids.
I could have kids one day.
Yeah.
I could still
I
become
still
a father.
could. Yeah. Michael, your wife, she's not young, sir. She's also around the same age as you. In fact, she is the same age as you, roughly.
You never know.
How's that going to work?
We might
You
get
never
divorced
know.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or we might.
Yeah.
I might find a new love on Thursday.
Michael Caine starts giving like oddly specific answers. He's like, and besides, even if I did, I could pick someone up much younger than my wife, like Mila Kunis. Specific. Do you have any relations?
Mila's marriage with Ashton Kutcher, I hear it's on the rocks. I think I got a chance.
Michael, I don't know if she's primed for having children anymore. Also,
Yeah, I think she's also a bit out of your out of the range of, and also out of your league, Sir Caine. you know, no
Technology
offense.
is insane these days. There's all kinds of
Yeah.
new gizmos that can make it
Don't
work.
worry, Brian Johnson's helping me get my Johnson figured out. No pun intended, of course. Trying to help me get the young penis of his 18-year-old son. So I can win over Mila Kunis. This is the worst press release of Michael Caine's life.
Oh my God.
Brian Johnson, he promised me his son's penis. I don't know why. He wasn't even drunk. He's I can't even say, he's sort of like playing cards, and he wasn't even doing any of that. He just promised it to me. It's weird.
I'm not going to turn him down. I'm not bloody stupid. I'll take it if it's on the table.
Yeah, exactly. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, sir.
Yeah. So okay.
So
Wow, what an opportunity.
let me give a real answer though. So I'm just gonna put the Jaws franchise in number 1,
Okay. All right.
and then I'm gonna give a shout out
Fair
to
enough.
Open Water.
Okay.
I
Open
got
water.
Ground.
I know you're an expert on this, but for anyone who is not an expert, including me, I've maybe seen some of these. Open Water was the one where 2 people got left behind. Was it on a cruise or something? And
I think this one was just like a charter boat
Okay.
for the day.
And
But
there-
yes, went out scuba diving with a bunch of friends, and they got left behind while they were scuba diving.
and it's like literally 80 minutes in real time of them trying to stay alive, and then they die.
Basically,
Okay.
Uh,
So a shark
pretty
comes
good.
and chomps one of them. I guess I don't totally remember what happens there.
yeah, I mean, I would hope that for this plug that you would maybe want to go and watch all of these movies, because I know you have a lot of free time to watch
That's true. Don't
sharks rip people up.
don't spoil it. I guess something about sharks, something about getting stuck in the water. Okay, so we're usually a list will go down, so it'd be like 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. Are we going? We're going the opposite. We started with the best Jaws. Number 2 is Open Water.
Yeah, number
Okay.
2 is open water. Let's call number 3. Oh, it's a toss-up between The Shallows, which is Blake Lively gets stranded in
Classic.
the shallows being stalked by a great white shark, or 47 meters down. Same
classic
vibe,
as
but
well.
they're in water.
Who's in that one?
I want to say Mandy Moore, but I
Wow.
feel like that's fake.
Okay, I don't remember 47 meters down. Can you give me a rundown on that one?
Okay, so 47 meters down, they go out again on a shark site charter boat, and they are going cage diving, and the cable connecting the cage to the boat snaps, and so the cage drops. They get locked in it, struggle getting out. It's the whole journey of them trying to evade getting their shit rocked by a shark while also not running out of air.
Yeah.
Meters.
The running out of air is the big deal because, they're trying to get free from the bottom of the ocean or something, but they need that air.
They need, yeah, okay. All right, and that's number 4. What's number 5? Round out the top 5 shark movies.
Number 5, I think I'm going to throw it back to the dangerous animals because it freaks me
Wow.
out to have a serial killer that's scarier than sharks.
Wow. Okay. Let me throw one last follow-up question at you that doesn't come from a listener, but what's the worst shark movie?
Ooh, I think the Sharknado franchise takes it.
Because it's not, in your view, maybe it's not respectful enough. It doesn't have enough reverence for the shark genre. It's playing games. It's a little too goofy.
Tom, you took the damn words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a sacred genre, the shark eat people genre. We don't make jokes about it.
It's a holy genre. It's sort of like it's canon.
Yeah.
It's canonical.
The gospel according to Spielberg, according to Steve, is Jaws.
That might be a hot take, though. I know there's a lot of Sharknado fans out there. I just get a little pissed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is good recommendations for Shark Week, which is that this week or the next week? When's Shark Week?
When is Shark Week?
I thought it was your birthday week. Shouldn't you know this?
Well, sometimes it is on my birthday week, and other times it's a different week. It's on the 26th of July, runs through August 1st. Oh, shit. And this week, they're kicking off the premiere with K-pop Shark Heroes. Let's go.
K-pop sharks. That's so topical of them to do that.
Let's go.
K-pop demon shark hunters.
They have been
a little bit of this.
They have been kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. I feel like it's been the same 15 shark specials that I've watched for the last 20 years. So
I gotta say,
easily 15 is generous.
15 is super generous. The past 4 years before that, it was just sort of like, we think that the Meg still exists. And the megalodons are in the ocean deep somewhere. And it's like, there's no proof for that. They just they waste an hour of my life doing like speculative fake archaeology and like all this other, it's horrific.
I've seen that one so many times.
It.
I can probably quote the whole thing to you. I end up watching that stupid thing every year.
Yeah, me too, because they reframe it every year.
Casagrande.
Yeah, okay, Courtney, we gotta revamp Shark Week. I think it's a little stale, even though sharks are cool. Yeah. So what are we doing? Give us some ideas for what's some new blood we can throw in the water and attract the new sharks to.
Ooh, is this like a metaphorical throw it in the water, or are we for real that you want ideas for new bait? You're
the boss. I'm just, I'm the suit at Discovery Network. And I guess that's David Zaslav, who owns every about 80% of Hollywood right now. Reportedly not a very nice guy. He says, all right, look, Shark Week's boring. I'm bored. We got the same 15 things we always play. We're going to get rid of them all. What's the new vision for Shark Week 2027?
The new vision for Shark Week 2027 is filled with pizzazz and a lot of kitties on land. So we're going to make a club really happen out in the middle of the ocean. And we're going to give everyone a bucket of bait that they can just chum up their water at their own rate.
Hey, Tom, the name of I'm your creative department, by the way, sir. Courtney is my boss. We're going to call the club Chum. And
Club Chum?
Yeah,
I love
there'll be
that.
sharks everywhere. Boats will pull up. Jeff Bezos' super yacht will be able to anchor nearby, although it'll still be next to the oil tankers and the sewage. But it'll be close, so it'll be an access point for the super wealthy. Sorry, go ahead, continue, Courtney.
Wait, so okay, question is, this is like one of those reality shows, just with like all the super buff hot people, but also there's sharks.
Yeah, it's Love Island, but Chum Island, but it's called Club Chum.
That's pretty good. I like that. That's better than just like, what if this old shark is still out there?
Yeah, the old sharks, kids maybe, are still holding a grudge.
Here's the thing, though. There's no age limit on the range of contestants on there. So we got a couple like Captain Quinn daddies out there, but then we also got a couple like, definitely 18 and up.
I'm here to find a mother for my child.
That's the goal. We want Michael Caine to find his new way.
That's all right. I'm a young man at heart, anyways. At heart and perhaps a few other organs as well.
Sir, the next activity on the docket would be dorsal riding, which is incredibly illegal. Ooh. But we're thinking it could create more of a chummy environment if people were to believe that we were supportive of this idea, and perhaps that could lead to more internal chum mixing without having to purchase and go over on our expenses.
Exactly. Mr. Zaslav, what Courtney's trying to say is that we take advantage of the local wildlife by having people hold on to the fins of the dolphins. Sharks are naturally scared of dolphins, so people can go for their free dolphin ride at no cost to us, or we just harness the dolphins. And that's sort of an additional added value proposition for Club Chum.
Do you think he wants to hear business talk, Zaslav, or does he want to just hear like
numbers?
Yeah, just profit margin. He's like, you basically,
how much is this making me? How much is this costing me?
Yeah,
right. Sir, for $89 billion, we could bring the hottest people you've ever seen to the middle of the ocean, and who knows which of them will come back.
Every time he gets bored, he moves the decimal over a little bit, so you get less money to work with in your proposed budget.
Yeah.
So I got $50 left, or what?
Yeah. It's like, all right, we're down to $5. What can you give me?
Yeah.
We could go skinny dipping
together.
This is how all the pitches go, and that's why they're just like, all right, fine, we'll just play the thing that we already made 30 years ago. We're just not going to do anything. We're not going to make anything new.
Yeah. You know what I would love to see for Jaws Week refreshed? Like Jaws Week with a coat of paint on it, a sort of landlord special on Jaws Week where you're like, oh, this is new, but it's sort of just new enough. Old movies, I like the replay idea, but it's old crappy remakes of Jaws knockoffs from like the 70s and 80s when it first came out. I watched this YouTube video one time about like really crappy Jaws ripoffs, and there's ones from like international film like sort of C and D list entries, and they're so great. I have a list here that I could go through if you want.
Yeah, give us a few.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. So the number 3, I'll skip to the good ones basically, because there's a lot that are similar to Jaws, and then there's a lot that just reuse Jaws like footage, I guess, in the movie, just without shame. They're just like, yeah, we just lifted 5 minutes of actual Jaws footage because we didn't have a shark, and we didn't want to pay for one. So because that was actually a thing, I guess. But anyways, so best. Should we do best to worst, Tom, or should we do worst to best?
I think worst to best.
Worst to best. Okay. So in number 10, we got Blades. This is somewhere in New Jersey. A lawnmower basically gets possessed by a shark's ghost, and it's in New Jersey, so it's not good.
That is such a Mad Lib of a plot there. I
know.
I was trying to figure out. Okay, lawnmower. Like somebody drops their lawnmower in the sea, and then it kills a dolphin, and that blood attracts a shark. No, a shark's demon, a shark's spirit. What'd you say?
Yeah, the ghost of a shark possesses a lawnmower.
So
fantastic stuff.
How do you get there? Again, I would imagine it's tough to think about the ghost of a shark, and like to come up with the concept that there's a ghost shark is already kind of impressive. But then you're like, all right, so it's kind of like The Exorcist, but instead of Pazuzu, it's Jaws. She gets possessed. Then from there to go to like, yeah, we need something that's kind of like a villain though, something that's kind of like a shark, kind of monster. What about a lawnmower?
Yeah, what about a killer lawnmower from New Jersey?
There's just
I would like to inform you there is a movie titled Ghost Shark from 2013.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Is it good? How good is it?
Universal concept. Haven't seen it yet.
Okay. This is where some drunk priest shows up and they're like, there's something wrong with the lawnmower. Maybe it's a demon. He's like, that's no demon. That's a ghost shark. That's a shark spirit in there.
That's a shark's ghost. We need to do an exorcism a la The Exorcism.
So if there's a ghost of a shark in a lawnmower, just to run through the logic though, the gas tank in a lawnmower from when this movie was made is probably not huge. You probably have about an hour before it dies, right? Or does the ghost animate the motor and keep it running?
You know that I don't know. You'd have to ask the director of that fantastic film, because I haven't seen it the full way through. It was a feature, so a few of the highlights of this film were clipped, and it looks tremendous. That's all I can say.
I'm just picturing it's like dun 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 dun, but it's the top of a lawnmower. It's the handle of the lawnmower instead of the fin of the shark.
Yeah, exactly. The shark's like. Actually, that would be difficult because the sharks don't sort of make any noise. You know, like other sort of animals, you could make a noise. You know, and sort of the animal's noise would be like a little bit haunting. But sharks don't. They're sort of in the water.
That's true. So you're sitting in a field and you just constantly hear this coming closer and closer. You'd be aware before it got to you.
Yeah, I think you would. Yeah. This is an hour and 41 minutes, that film. So I'm not going to waste my life learning all these intricacies because it sounds like a great movie, but it doesn't sound like maybe something that I want to invest my time into.
You know, if you pitched me this idea, I would say go for it, but that's a 70-minute idea. If it's 1 second over 70 minutes, it's way too long. You got to cut something out.
Yeah. And also get some sleep because it's a great idea, but maybe sleep on it and then get back to me tomorrow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Are you well?
What's next on the list?
Okay. So number 9 is Piranha 2, The Spawning. Piranha 1 was not as good, apparently. So Piranha 2 is even worse. So it's good, bad.
Piranha 2 was it directed by James Cameron?
It was actually, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe this is worth watching. It's an hour and a half. But,
that's the only time he's ever made an hour and a half long movie. Jesus.
I know. This is back in the 80s before he started getting, into himself.
You think even back then he was like, all right, yeah, my idea for Piranha 2. First of all, it's going to be 4.5 hours long.
Yeah. It's going to be 4.5 hours long, and it's going to have extra scenes of the content here. I'll read through the synopsis for people who may have not seen this phenomenal film. Piranha 2: The Spawning features a scuba diving instructor, her biochemist boyfriend, and her police chief ex-husband trying to link a series of bizarre deaths to a mutant strain of piranha fish whose lair is a sunken freighter ship off of a Caribbean island resort. So basically they have to like kill the spawning point of these evil fish. And it sounds really good, bad, but I don't want to spend an hour and a half finding out.
Well, okay. So Courtney, the Piranha movies, similar concept to Jaws. Does the lack of shark make them less interesting to you inherently?
That's true. Do they count as a Jaws movie, I guess?
I think they could count in as like an extended family.
Spiritually, maybe.
Yeah, spiritually extended family, but no. I don't think it counts.
And are you just? I imagine it's less exciting. If sharks are the main appeal, it's sort of like it's like a fish that sort of eats people, kind of like
a bunch
shark.
of little fishes that are gonna rip you apart.
Yeah. Are you kind of like you're shrugging at that concept, even if otherwise it's pretty similar to Jaws?
I'm shrugging at the concept, even though if I got my ass in water that was filled with piranhas, I absolutely fall apart. I
know.
would be so scared. But I think for the cinematic view purposes, I want to see something massive.
All right.
Okay, so you want a big singular shark rather than like hundreds of tiny fish with microscopically sharp scalpel teeth. Sort of ripping you apart into tiny pieces over the course of 3 hours or something.
Ooh, I don't. You guys might be swaying me, honestly, but yeah.
Okay.
Give me a shark or.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, let's go. Let's continue the list. What's next?
Okay, so there's another one here. Well, actually, there was one that was a crocodile entry because it was sort of, again, spiritually related to Jaws, but we'll skip that one because it's also an Italian movie. And
Il Crocodilo.
El Crocodilio. Let me see here. Okay, so this was a classic here.
I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second. Now, I'm picturing your original idea that somebody's just taken footage literally from Jaws, and so it's footage of Quint looking at the shark, but then they dub over it, and it's like "Ecco il crocodilo," and then it cuts to just totally unrelated footage of a crocodile, and it's just totally incomprehensible blend of the two.
Yeah, it's sort of like pre-AI slop.
Yes.
Back when people would just edit their own slop and be like, I hope this makes sense. And then nobody could figure it out except for them.
Yes. And then all they could really afford was like footage of a zoo that has a crocodile, a couple Italian actors that didn't get paid. And then they just dump like some maraschino cherry juice into some water. And that's the blood.
Yeah. And they sort of dump that on someone's face. Yeah. And they sort of get a few sort of quick little flash cutaways.
Crocodilo! Yeah.
Oh! They stole the music to like Star Wars too. So it's like wait, this music doesn't even make sense. They just live in a country where there's like no
copyright,
no IP laws.
Okay, sorry I interrupted you. What's next on the list?
Okay, so the next one on the list is called Atank. This is an Indian movie from a Bollywood film, I believe. So it's got fun dancing numbers. Courtney, are you into Bollywood films? Do you watch any of these? Have you seen any of these before?
I'm into it. I don't know if I've seen what you have seen.
Let me complain again about runtime because I don't think I've done that enough. But these Bollywood movies, they're all too long. They're not bad necessarily, but not every movie needs to be 3 hours long.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But I mean, if it's an extra hour of them just dancing around and it's kind of fun, it's like, all right, whatever. I could just keep this movie on in the background while I'm washing dishes and mopping my apartment. And then by the end of the movie, I'll still know what's going on.
This dancing,
are you two the types to dance along with movies?
No. No, I would never.
Really, Tom? I'm stunned about that. Yeah,
let me just say this.
I sort of pictured you trying to learn the dance in front of the TV.
Yeah, well, I did with Slumdog Millionaire when that came out, but I broke my ankle, so I said never again.
He's still holding a grudge for that.
Yeah. God damn you, not Cash Patel. What's it? Dev Patel.
Wow.
Dev Patel.
Wow, it's all the same, huh?
Same last name, same. I'm sorry, everybody.
They're all the Patels to you, Tom. I'm just kidding.
Let me apologize to all the Patels in the world. That was a slip up. Let me apologize to Cash Patel, who is innocent here. He's a great man. I didn't mean
friendly fire, sir. We didn't mean it. We love your work. It's so good. You're doing a
guys. We're gonna lose our musician that sponsors.
Oh yes, that's true. Oh no, yeah, we can't go right wing. That's right.
Yeah,
oh, bummer. Well, that's unfortunate, Courtney, because Cash Patel, I always wanted to be friends with him. He looked like such a cool guy. He just seemed like such a fun dude.
I always feel like if I'm in a forest or something and there's any threats anywhere, he's gonna see them. He'll notice them immediately because he's looking around very intently with eyes wide open all the time.
You guys ever heard of that expression? Caught like a deer in the headlights. That is that man to a T. That is that man. He'll notice everything. He'll be like, "Did you get a haircut?" You're like, "No, but I've started brushing my hair differently. Thanks for noticing."
He's like, "I can see you have 3 new gray hairs on your scalp." He's got kind of X-ray vision almost.
Yeah. He's like, "I can see you didn't double shampoo yesterday." You're like, "Wow, now that is impressive, Cash." I'm sort of wondering, could you open up a head spa, maybe help some people with scalp issues? Such a gift from God.
Let me just say, I don't want to get dragged into the any of the Charlie Kirk stuff. There's enough of that out there, but I will say that Kash Patel felt it was important to personally go there and act like the head of the FBI is like got a big magnifying glass and he's going to find all the clues. Very funny instinct.
A big magnifying glass. Is that's a real image? Is that a real like Getty image?
He at the very least, he thought it was important that he go directly to the crime scene and like look around and lift stuff up and be pictured investigating like he's Sherlock Holmes. And it's his job to actually be the one guy who's like, I found it. I found the weapon. Yeah, like here's the smoking gun.
That's literally, it's still smoking.
Yeah. Okay, but again, apologies, and also yes, thank you for bringing up our new theme music. Let me thank Das Cope for contributing some new music to the show. Yes, somewhat contingent on us not embarrassing him with our opinions. So if we screwed that up on the first episode with the new music, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes, we're all sorry. We don't support any fascism in our country. We're just messing around. We do a lot of sarcasm here on the show, in case you haven't noticed. So we're just
talking.
Yeah. Please don't fire us, or we'll fire you.
Yeah, I'll just
I'm
steal.
not sure who's the client here exactly, but we appreciate it.
If he rescinds the offer, I guess I'll just steal some Jaws music, like these people and making these rip-off movies.
Fine. Hey, we'll be able to play our podcast in Turkey still. The IP laws are rough there. So if we get enough Turkish listeners who know English,
okay, so
we'll be okay.
So this Bollywood movie is what's the conceit of this shark movie?
Yeah, so it got a bit of this is a lengthy plot. Tom, you were saying you make complaints about runtime. You make complaints about sort of scant material in the plot. This would be a great film. You'd love this.
Okay,
except for the runtime.
There's 10 minutes.
20 minutes.
You do 10 minutes of dancing. That's enough. You don't need more than that in any movie.
Tom's fast forwarding all the dance scenes, going like, "Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! It's an extra 15 minutes."
Tom would put baby in a corner.
Yeah.
No dancing.
I'm just a walking Footloose. I'm the town in Footloose personified.
That's so funny. Tom actually secretly loves the Bollywood films. He picks up his cat, holds it like a baby, and dances whenever the Bollywood music is on TV. He just can't admit it to us, Courtney.
Yeah,
it's
for social reasons.
Brand management. Yeah, my PR guy says don't mention that, please. I have the same PR guy as Tom Cruise, and so I'm supposed to say, I love songs. I'm always listening to music. They say, "Oh, what's music you like?" I said, "I love the music. I love the beats.
I love it. Radio, MP3,
Spotify, CD, tape,
record. Love music. Love all of it.
Live,
it's so good.
Performance.
Yeah.
Singing, humming.
Me doing it, whistling, just going like this.
Harmonica.
Love to do that too. Love music.
Saxophone.
Drums. I like to tap on stuff, when I grow my fingernails out a little bit. It's kind of fun to do. Music,
Okay, so what's this Bollywood shark movie about?
3 times.
Yeah.
3 times out. Okay, so this film, again, we would probably forgotten because I said it 20 minutes ago, but Atank, so Aatank, Atank. It's a Jaws ripoff. The summary of the plot is Jesu and Peter, very Indian names, are childhood friends who live in a coastal village in India and depend on fishing as their livelihood. The community is oppressed by a powerful gangster named Alphonse. Jesu is an orphan, while Peter is brought up by his aunts and uncle after passing away of his mother and father.
Wow, okay. David Zaslav has moved the decimal over twice already, I think.
David Zaslav's moved the decimal over 4 times now. We're only 2 sentences in. Okay. So we're going to have 50 cents to do this movie by the end of it. It says, the community is all thrilled when Phillips, I don't know who, is a new character.
Phillips. Classic character in Bollywood films, Phillips.
Yeah, I don't know. We've only talked about Jesu and Peter and Alphonse, but anyways, another fella the community is thrilled with, named Phillips, finds black pearls off the coast, but then so does Alphonse, the local gangster, who asks his divers to get all of the pearls, thus disturbing the ocean. Peter,
Jesus, does the shark come in at some point?
Yeah. Well, we're getting to it, Tom.
Okay,
again,
right.
it's you gotta have something to occupy the 3 or 4 hour runtime here. A lot of subplots and things. It says Peter meets with Susie De Silva, and they fall in love with each other and get married.
Wow. Kind of a long time span. I think Jaws takes place over like a week. But this was maybe years.
Maybe even decades. That whole sequence is an hour. While enjoying a quiet swim on the seashore, 10 years later, Susie disappears.
Oh.
A search is carried out, and a number of human body parts are recovered, presumed to be Susie. With shock and horror, this community finds that their livelihood is being threatened by a gigantic, virtually indestructible man-eating shark. And of course, it's a Bollywood film. You got a bunch of classic shark stuff, very dramatic scenes, a lot of side cuts and triple cuts and repeats, loops. Visually, it's a stunning film.
Okay.
Anyways, so that's one we heartily recommend here.
Then there's one remaining, the greatest Jaws ripoff, right? One left.
Yeah. Okay. Well, two questions for you guys. Number one, Courtney, if the main character is not a shark but a fish, but it's also a very big fish, does that count? Is it Jaws ripoff? Because it's not many fish. It's a size thing. So it's it's a big
if it's
guy.
a size thing, yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it passes if it's a Jaws, if it's a big fish.
In my personal belief, it's the size that matters in the fight.
So
okay,
I'm trying to think of like if it's a massive clownfish or something. Like
terrifying.
What if it's huge, but it's not a very threatening looking fish?
Still big.
What's the goofiest looking fish? Is there a derpy looking fish?
Oh, like a blobfish, or
or like just one. Some fish just have stupid looking faces.
Yeah,
I think. What if it's like that, but it's building sized?
I would like to picture a blobfish the size of a building, and I would absolutely hate that. It doesn't look like they have teeth, but I think the sheer size of it would make it terrifying.
Yeah, because it could just gulp you right down. Doesn't even need the teeth,
Yeah.
Okay.
Gone.
So what's the type of fish in this movie, Will?
Okay, so this movie is called Bacalhau, Courtney. It's a Portuguese movie, I think. Portuguese-Brazilian co-production. So this one, Bacalhau, actually means cod. So it's like a huge cod fish.
Cod.
But it's huge. I know you guys have probably eaten cod before. You're probably like, it's great. Cod nuggets, fantastic. Good, very neutral fish.
I think I told you guys the story about when I went to the allegedly oldest still operational restaurant in the country, and I was like, "Oh, what's the special? Like the thing that you guys have here, the big historical thing, because it's in Boston. There's so much history." And they say, "Oh yeah, our special. It's a cod dish. It's called scrod." And immediately,
scrambled eggs and cod.
It was kind of
scrumptious cod.
It was sort of just bland. It was heated up cod with a little salt on it. It was fine. But
microwaved cod with salt,
which was probably exciting in 1750. I'm sure that was a cool delicacy.
Like, wow, fish with no bones in it.
Yeah, right. You're going to cut the fish up, and I don't have to. That's wonderful. I
don't have to use me fingers.
Yeah. Scrod. Giant scrod is coming after us in this movie.
I'm seeing here that people are equating this to like a pornographic ripoff or like a horny comedy version of Jaws. Can you attest to that, Will?
Yeah, so I haven't seen this full movie either. I just saw this as part of a sequence, but it's supposedly a parody of like an adult film going on at the time. So it's supposed to be like an actual satire of an adult film rather than an actual adult film.
So instead of
that would be
this is the opposite of the porn parody, which is kind of that's a genre that you hear about, but in this case they're sort of like, what if we turned the porno into Jaws?
Yeah. What if we turn the porno into Jaws, but Jaws for the local people, because bacalhau is actually a Portuguese word that means cod, but it's also a dish that they eat in Portugal. And it tastes, from what I can tell, probably similar to scrod. It's fish. It's fish. It's fine. It's food.
This was
it's going to give you energy.
they watched the movie Scrod and they were like, what if we made it cod instead? Made it a little less scrotum focused this time.
Yeah, less scrotum focused and sort of a little less.
Instead of a big scrotum, it was a big monster fish.
Big evil fish. Actually, there's an epic scene from the end of this movie, Courtney. Do you want me to spoil it for you?
Yeah, spoil it.
Beautiful. Okay. Otherwise, it's an hour and a half of your life, and I wouldn't wish that upon you.
I'm not saying I won't watch it at like double or triple speed.
Okay.
Maybe pause in between, but yeah, set me
at
up.
least do a Google search for the end of this movie. And actually, Tom, we could show it if you want to. We could see if we could find the final scene of this movie. It's horrifically bad, but very funny bad.
What's the movie called again?
BACALHAU.
It's from 76.
And I'm looking for the
1976
ending of this movie.
Yeah, the last ending scene. I think it's probably only like 2 minutes.
I'm getting a bunch of cod recipes and people cooking cod in Portuguese when I look this up on YouTube.
Well, it is a popular dish. Like I said,
Put 1976. That's when it was made.
Wow, that is right at the same time as Jaws. My God.
Yeah, it's a direct Jaws ripoff.
Okay, so I see there's a whole movie here, hour and 35 minutes on YouTube. Should I just click on that?
It's just free.
Just play it. Fuck it.
Yeah, let's just use that for that. We're going to record 2 podcasts today, folks. So the second one is us just watching Bacalao and commenting on it for the second one.
Commentary track of Bacalao. Wow.
In honor of Shark Week.
Okay, so we have here. It's got
Upstairs.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead because we're trying to wrap this thing up. But they're on the boat. They're looking for the big thing, apparently. All right, Will, am I in the right spot?
Okay, all right, so there's like a dinner scene here at the end we're looking for. So try and look for maybe the last. Oh, it doesn't have all of it. Oh, I see.
It's great. This is great radio. What am I looking for here?
Keep flipping Russell Brand.
It cut off. Anyways, what I was going to say is I'm pretty sure the ending of this movie, maybe we can.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
So they serve the big cod and everybody eats it? Instead of blowing them up.
Everybody's serving the big cod, but then look at this. Tom, make it full screen. Turn it up.
Eis momento de glória de nossa cidade. Momento de
he's making
comer.
a toast.
Yeah, I don't speak Portuguese, so I mean,
he's saying in this moment we're about to eat this thing, basically.
Tonho.
I don't know what that one meant. Basically, we're looking at a family here. Tom, you want to pause it for a sec? We're looking at a family here who has now captured the sort of quasi Jaws and has cooked it and has it around the dinner table. Right. So imagine they were going to serve Jaws for sort of like Thanksgiving dinner.
Wow.
And then the best part is yet to come, Tom. The special effects are going to blow your mind.
I like that the scuba diver still has his full get up on.
I know. I mean, listen, he just came. He wants dinner while it's hot.
And so is the twist that this thing is still alive? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm scared.
No.
His eye just moved. So this big, goofy looking fish on the table, but he's alive.
Also, can we talk about how it has eyelashes?
Yes.
No, it's cute. It's really pretty.
Eyelashes, a very human looking eye, also.
Yeah. Okay, so about to pop a bottle of champagne. The fish is twitching alive, becoming alive now, twitching its eyes, twitching its jaws. Nobody's noticing. We popped the bottle of champagne. The lights go out.
I thought the cork was going to hit it, but it kind of just looked like they flickered.
Maybe the electricity is brown out there.
They didn't get the shot of the light bulb. Yeah. Oh, it ate the patriarch.
Oh no!
So many skeletons.
Oh, it ate everybody.
Oh, man.
Every single person's dead.
Ooh, but look, the
they're
fish
all
is
dressed.
Yeah. Okay, so the twist is the fish came back to life and ate everybody, and that, my friends and ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, is how you do a real Jaws movie ending.
Wow. Will, that was a great list.
Thanks, Courtney. Your list was awesome too. I think.
Well, no, it wasn't.
I think Courtney, help me out here. I'm trying.
Will, I so appreciate you.
But
I want to watch that immediately. To be honest, what does that say
terrible.
about me?
Yeah,
that you like good bad movies.
I have too much time.
if there's a big fish, Courtney's in. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a Turkish honorable shout out for the last one, and then I'll then we can let it go about shark stuff. But honorable Turkish Jaws called Çol, Col, and that one is just as bad.
Çol.
It's just sort of 83 actually. So check it out if you're bored, folks.
All right, some Shark Week options for you if you are tired of watching that same thing about the Meg like we are. So enjoy, everybody.
Share your recommendations too if you have any obscure shark movies or big fish or little fish movies.
What about that movie Big Fish? You ever watch that?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Classic.